What a Catch, Part 97, a Miraculous Ladybug Fanfiction. If you have not heard the previous 96 parts of this story, you can find a link to them in the description box below. If you haven't already, make sure you give this video a thumbs up and comment down below in support of more fanfiction. And don't forget to subscribe to stay up to date on the latest parts of your favorite fanfictions. The world was a blur. It was almost a week after Adrien learned that he was an Akuma victim, and he hadn't gotten any rest since. Once the news came to light, he found himself alone. His friends were gone, Plague was gone, even Chloe, who was always by his side whether he liked her or not, was gone. He was alone. It was just him and Hawkmoth now. He tried to black out his adversary, but to no avail. To call the pain he felt a headache when he tried to resist the voice of his old yet new master was more than an understatement. He had no words to describe what it felt like to disobey the man who gave him powers. As the days passed, he learned a bit more about what he could do. Erasing memories was only the start of his powers. On his first visit, Hawkmoth told him that, because his powers had years to develop, he was stronger than any other soldier he made in the past. Soldier. That's what he was. The title made his insides revolt, but what could he do? He was cursed, and what's worse is that there were times when he believed Hawkmoth's way was correct. Whenever he dared to remember what happened at the Eiffel Tower all those years ago, when Hawkmoth's Akuma first found him, he embraced his power and wiped his memory again. Whatever it was he kept trying to forget, it must be too painful. He'd done this 3 times now, feeling more and more guilty as he reverted to his akumatized form. He looked just like Cat Noir, but his suit was white. He was sure that an author or blogger would find an irony at the change in color. Somewhere along the way, humans began to think of light as good and dark as evil, but Adrien didn't believe that. Dark was safety. Dark was comfort. Dark is where our soul goes to hide, or even to heal. Light stands out, always drawing attention, even though staring at it could make a man go blind, or perhaps mad. And he was going mad. The white catsuit made him crazy, and every time he scrounged up the courage to remember why he was wearing it in the first place, he wiped it again. What kind of horrible thing had he learned that would hurt or scare him to this point? He was apparently better off not knowing, but it was at the point that the unknown frightened him enough to try a 4th time, without erasing his memory by the time he got done. Which is exactly what he thought the last time he tried to lift the memory curse on himself. There was nothing easy in his life, was there? The stewardess's call for final boarding snapped Adrien back to reality. He was to board now or miss his flight. Armed with fear and self-pity, Adrien made his way into the aircraft. He was a soldier not brave enough to bear his own burdens, and at the mercy of his superior. If only he were stronger, then maybe he could have protected Ladybug. If only he were braver, then he could have protected himself. Thank you so much for listening. Part 98 is on its way. In the meantime, you can check out these other videos for more fanfiction. I'll catch you next time.